Now, Hassan Mostafa, he managed to do it all over again. For like the 100th time this year, he came in bloated and softer than a bar of soap. But guys, at the 2021 Arnold Classic, he actually managed to not take last place. Now, the guy that won up in last place was none other than the guy beside him here, Seung Chul. So guys, was Seung Chul robbed? Well, let's find out. Now, in the front relax, it's clear to see that Hassan Mustafa is much bigger, but he's also softer. So, let's go through the poses. Now, in the front double biceps, again, Seung Chul, he shows better muscle separation, he has better conditioning, but he is just much smaller. I mean, big Hassan Mustafa just makes him look like a classic physique competitor, for God's sakes. But Hassan isn't just bigger overall, but his waist, guys, his waistline is just twice the size of Seung Chul. But let's go through more poses. Now, in the front lat spread, Hassan Mustafa, he's known for having the weakness of being narrow, but even so, guys, Seung Chul isn't the widest competitor either. So, again, guys, Hassan, unfortunately, he's just dwarfing him. So, is the edge that Seung Chul has in the conditioning enough? Well, let's see, guys. Let's go through more poses. Now, from the size, the dwarfing that Hassan is inflicting on poor Seung Chul is even more obvious, guys. Now, don't get me wrong, Seung Chul he is a great bodybuilder, but unfortunately, guys, Hassan Mustafa, he might just be too big. If this was classic physique, or if it was judged by those standards where aesthetics actually do matter, then perhaps, guys, perhaps Seung Chul would get the edge. But here in open bodybuilding, where at least after classic physique has taken off, only mass and conditioning seem to matter, as long as you're not insanely bloated. And I mean, Seung Chul he does have the slight edge when it comes to conditioning, but Hassan is just twice the size. But let's go through the rest of the poses and find out if maybe Seung Chul is losing from the back. Now, in the side tricep, the last side shot, again, guys, Hassan Mustafa, you can see that he's at least 2 months pregnant, maybe three. But again, guys, I mean, you can even give this pose to Seung Chul, but still, will that make up the difference? I don't know, guys. Now, the back shots are usually where conditioning is revealed, and you can see that Seung Chul is in slightly better shape. He has tighter glutes and hamstrings, but in the back, guys, I mean, it's just total domination. Now, Hassan even looks, I mean, sort of a bit harder in the back than Seung Chul. It's probably because he just has that much more mass pushing up against his skin. But yeah, guys, this is open bodybuilding, and unfortunately, you can come in a bit bloated and even quite off and still win if you're as huge as Hassan Mustafa is. But let's see, let's check the rest of the poses. Now, the backlash spread, basically the same story. The glutes and hams. I would say that Seung Chul is a bit tighter there, but in the back is just total domination. He's just getting dwarfed. Poorly getting dwarfed by Big Mustafa. Now the abs and thighs. You can even give this one to Lee. I mean, he doesn't have the best abs, and his quads are absolutely getting dwarfed, or his legs overall are getting dwarfed by Big Hassan Mustafa, who has some of the biggest legs in the IFBB today. But still, I mean, we can give this pose to Lee, whatever. Finally, guys, the most muscular, and aside from Seung Chul Lee showing more striations and better conditioning, I just don't see any way that the judges would give this to Hassan Mostafa. So, guys, I just wanted to show you guys this comparison because I thought that Hassan Mustafa came in really, really off. And I don't know if you guys saw the live stream of the 2021 Arnold Classic, but it was clear as day. And even Arnold mentioned it that Hassan was quite pregnant, guys, quite pregnant. Now he came in really, really bloated, even more bloated than he has come in past competition. But still, guys, by open bodybuilding standards, your winner is none other than Big Hassan Mustafa. And I just wanted to show you guys this picture now. I don't want to, I guess, I don't know. I don't want to just talk smack about Hassan Mustafa, but I don't know, guys. He just needs to figure it out. He has so much mass, but he constantly comes in bloated and way, way off. He comes in with guest posing condition constantly. He has competed hundreds and hundreds of times this year, and he has never managed to figure it out. Now, I don't know if it's a problem with him or if he needs to find a new coach, but if he could figure it out, guys, the sky's the limit for him, basically. At least in this area of the mass muscle returning. I think that many people thought that after Sean Roden won the 2018 Mr. Olympia that the sort of more aesthetic era would be returning, but that didn't happen. I think it has something to do with classic physique also gaining a lot of traction and sort of quenching that thirst for aesthetics. So yeah, guys, the open class is all about mass conditioning, and Hassan Mustafa has all the mass in the world. If he just manages to put it together and come in peeled, then the future is bright for big Hassan Mustafa. That was it, guys. Don't forget to leave a comment, and I'll see you guys later.